what advice or what tips would you share that you could share with folks that may help them to possibly leverage more of that 9 to 5 to really feed into the dream and the things that you're doing outside of that job?
Yeah. So I would almost say a few things, like maybe depending on like your area that you're in. So for me, having a background in finance, even though it wasn't where I saw myself long term from a corporate perspective, having the lens of, what is my P&L statement? What is my bottom line? Where's my cash flows? What are those
Mm,
fundamental financial aspects that I need to make sure that I'm focusing on from a business perspective? I would say similarly with HR, what are the skill sets that I need, or what are those? How do I have things organized in a way to focus on what's needed from a resourcing standpoint? And then another thing, I went to an entrepreneurship workshop in National Black MBA workshop in Atlanta, maybe a few years ago, and there's a panel that really resonated with me because someone asked a question about, how do I manage things with, my 9 to 5 and my entrepreneurship aspects, and I don't have outside funding to really get
right.
going with my entrepreneurship. And the person on the panel just asked the question, well, who do you think is the biggest donor to entrepreneurship ideals or plans? And it's corporate America. So,
Mhm.
for me, even so before I started My2Money, I dabble a little bit in some real estate investing. And so
Mm,
it kind of opened up the lens of using your 9 to 5 from a resource standpoint as well.
Mhm.
And
Mm-hmm,
so whether
mm-hmm.
that's financially, whether that's maybe colleagues that have different
Mhm.
experiences,
Mhm.
um, but I think also using that lens when finding opportunities to kind of leverage that 9 to 5 on to in your businesses also.